Do you ever feel like your first homeschool year is a bit like trying to drink from a fire hose? So many things to figure out: curriculum, routines, opinions. You're excited, but you're also overwhelmed before you even start. Here's the truth most new homeschool moms don't realize: you can't create a perfect plan. It's not about creating perfect plans. It's about practicing on repeat the things that are most important every day. Your homeschool days will be built on what you practice regularly, not just what you plan. Although I think the planning is so much fun, right? Mastering those practices in what builds confidence and flow in your homeschool, that's your goal. Your homeschool will change a lot over 3 to 4 years, and gradually you'll come to see clearly that play is learning. Imagination breeds play. So you want to focus your energy to enabling them, your kids, toward their imagination or just getting out of their way. And they'll do that for themselves. Creativity, imagination, and play are the energetic force behind an engaged, home-educated kiddo. You'll come to see that there are so many places to visit, explore, or travel to, or activities to do, and you can't do them all, and you definitely can't afford them all, for sure. Every conversation is a learning opportunity, and every activity is enabling learning. And though you can't fully engage every conversation, and you can't do every activity, you get to live and learn alongside your kids every single day. Amazing. But you want the perfect plan. You want to know that the curriculum you buy is going to serve your family. You want to address the opinions of other people with confidence and not feel flustered by their questions. If you're nodding along to even one of those feelings, I get you. Every new homeschool parent goes through this stage. It's just part of the journey. These concerns are totally solvable, and you don't have to figure this all out by trial and error. You can, most will, but you don't have to. I'm Teresa Wiedrich, the homeschool life coach. I've been guiding homeschool moms since 2019, supporting them to feel confident, clear, and aligned from the inside out in their first year and beyond. I help them to explore strategies that work in the real world, not just picture perfect Instagram or Pinterest. I hear from so many moms in the community, like Jolanda. She said homeschooling 3 kids in 3 different ages in the first year felt overwhelming. Or Alyssa, she's navigating kindergarten with neurodivergent kids. Or May, who's feeling behind before she's even got started. The people around her have been homeschooling for 2 weeks already, and she's barely planning. Every one of these moms is doing their homeschool year their way, and it's totally okay. Turns out you can start whenever you want. You never have to create an end date. You can home educate all year long, or you can do this homeschool life any way you like. But one thing for sure, if you stick around these parts, I'll make sure that you do this homeschool mom thing with confidence. Today, I want to share with you the 5 areas that you probably want to focus on in your first homeschool year. The first one is to create routines just for you. Your homeschool life cannot run smoothly if you're on red. If you got a phone and it gets on red, there's just a matter of time until you either plug in or it's going to die on you. You too. That's how it works for moms. You need to find small pockets of quiet just for you. Even small routines like a morning cup of tea before the kids wake or a weekly away routine where you actually get time away helps to create calm and focus. When you care for yourself first, you model calm and consistency for your kids, and you can handle the curveballs of homeschool life adequately resourced. And you will come across a few curveballs because you're still living a life. Occasionally, you need to step outside the homeschool bubble to recharge. But I would encourage you, if you can at all, hire a babysitter, hire another homeschool teen, or ask your partner, listen, this is non-negotiable. I need a certain day of the week where I head to the library or a cafe or somewhere fun just for an hour, 2 hours. Where can you do that? By the way, I share my story of how I hit a wall of overwhelm in my third or fourth year, and I share the strategies that I learned how to come back from that wall of overwhelm in my book, Homeschool Mama Self Care Nurturing the Nurturer. The second thing that I'd encourage you to focus on in this first homeschool year is to keep a homeschool journal. Doesn't have to be fancy or time consuming. Keep a journal where you jot down what sparks your child's curiosity or where you see wins in their life when they've accomplished something pretty cool for them, especially with neurodivergent kiddos. Tracking these patterns helps you to adjust naturally to the real child in front of you. I recommend my deschooling journaling workbook. Moms tell me it changes their perspectives on being behind, that feeling of being behind. It shifts things away from being behind to realizing you're right where you should be, and so is your child. And also, that deschooling journaling workbook helps you to learn to lean in to child-led learning, both things that you will find extremely valuable when you get that locked in. So keep a homeschool journal. The third thing I'd encourage you to focus on is eyeball to eyeball time. And what I mean by that is not like literally putting your eyeball on your child's eyeball, but it means like locking in your eyes to their eyes, even if it's just a few focused minutes per child per day, with your phone down, the laundry paused. Having that moment of connection helps you to really deepen your relationship, helps you to feel grounded. Rotate this time with each child so every child feels truly seen. Maybe it's one child a day, maybe depending on how many kids you have, it very much varies. But one child a day. Focus on one child a day where you really are present with them. These moments build trust and connection far beyond any other activity. Also, if you can, give yourself eyeball to eyeball time. Go away by yourself. Give yourself time, free from distractions, to think two thoughts consecutively, to learn to listen to yourself. And probably the best way you can do that is to look into a mirror and ask yourself, how are you feeling? Eyeball to eyeball. Your goal is to nurture you too. The fourth thing I'd encourage you to focus on is to learn your emotional atmosphere. You are the emotional thermostat in your home. Notice your triggers. Learn them. Take a breath when you are feeling triggered. Learn to self-regulate. There's a lot to this discussion. It's why I do a self-compassion group coaching program for homeschool moms. What you can do is try this. Stand in front of that mirror, hand on your heart, breathe slowly and deeply, and notice where you feel things. Ask yourself how you're doing, and then tell yourself you're okay. When you stare in the mirror at yourself, it's like you're talking to a friend. It's weird. I get it. But try it, and you'll see what I mean. It's a really useful tool, especially when you're having moments of feeling triggered. Getting to know your emotional atmosphere is going to save you so much struggle over the years. Dr. Becky Kennedy says your kid doesn't need a perfect parent, nor are they going to get one. They need a compassionate one, a compassionate one. Modeling calm shows kids how to handle big feelings, even on the tough days. Above everything you can teach them, learning their emotional atmosphere, understanding their big emotions will equip them for everything in life. Beyond every discussion or curriculum bit you can upload into their brains over the course of your home education years. The fifth thing you might want to focus on is to clarify your homeschool vision right from the beginning, before you're getting bogged down with thoughts on implementing curriculum or learning to enslave yourself to your homeschool planner. You want to get uber clear on how you want your homeschool to feel. Nope. Just because you decide that you want it to feel a certain way does not mean you're going to accomplish it every day. But if you don't have a Google Maps, an intention behind your homeschool, you are definitely not going to head in that direction because you have not set a direction. Your vision becomes your guide when comparisons upend you and you feel like, oh, I don't have that in my homeschool, or we're not doing that thing, or our child isn't at that level as someone else. You won't need to be worried about comparisons because you'll look back to your vision about your kids, about your life, and compare it to yourself, only to yourself. Your vision becomes your guide when opinions seem to overwhelm as well. When someone asks a question to your child at the Thanksgiving table and your child does not know how to answer, instead of feeling insecure at that moment, maybe it can be an opportunity for you to recognize that there's something you want to introduce to your kids, but maybe it helps you to understand, yeah, you got your vision, you're locked in, you know what matters to you, you know who your child is, this child right in front of you, and you're focusing on the thing that matters. If you want more help on creating a homeschool vision statement, I have a free video here on YouTube walking you step by step to clarity. Revisit it every year and join me for my annual year-end review workshop every May or the annual re-envisioning year-end workshop in December. You want to clarify your homeschool vision. I know how exciting it is when you're on the cusp of this first homeschool year, and also how unnerving it is. There's a lot going on. People are asking you a lot of questions, and you're trying to figure out what are the legal requirements and how do I actually go about doing this? How do I choose curriculum? There's so many options. There really are. Or how do I manage multiple kids? Or I've got a baby and a toddler while I'm starting to homeschool my other two. That was me. Or maybe you're supporting neurodivergent learners, or you're just trying to keep your patience, keep your marbles. Or maybe you're wondering if you're behind, like the mom at the beginning of this video, if you're behind before you've even begun. If you want personalized support to map a plan for your family's unique rhythm, I invite you to book a free aligned homeschool reset session. Just comment down below. Let me know you'd like a spot, and I'll make sure you get the booking link. Or you can find the booking link on my website, Capturing the Charmed Life. Or if you're looking for a self-directed guide, you're welcome to sign up for my Confident Homeschool 101, your first year guide. This course takes everything I've learned over nearly 2 decades of homeschooling and makes it easy for you to start your first year with confidence, clarity, and a plan. Reese, one of the moms I coached, shared with me I began coaching to help me talk out my whys and my hows of my homeschool choices. Having Teresa as a neutral, supportive guide made a huge difference for me. I'm now so much more confident in my decision to homeschool my 2 little ones. That is the power of having guidance and a plan from someone who's been there. Here's what you get with Confident Homeschool 101. You'll learn to navigate the legal requirements and set yourself up correctly from the start. You can learn how to choose curriculum. I'm not going to tell you which curriculum. There's too many possibilities. And I genuinely believe you can make any curriculum work. Just don't buy all in year one. Can I just tell you to do that? It's just going to be too expensive. You will not have enough children or enough homeschool years to get through it all. I'll definitely tell you how you can go about deciding what curriculum is the best choice for your family, and also the approaches that actually will fit your child and your family. You'll establish routines that work for multiple kids. You'll learn how to handle overwhelm, answer questions confidently, and build your own burnout prevention plan, because you'll need it. You'll grow confidence as a homeschool educator while nurturing yourself. Think of this Confident Homeschool 101 as your action plan for your first year. All the answers, strategies, and guidance you need without spending years figuring out the hard way. And here's the best part. It's just $25 US, about the cost of a hardcover book. It includes a downloadable journaling workbook for tracking your progress. If you want to take things further, you're welcome to join me for weekly coaching inside that course. 8 weeks of coaching in the comments every Friday. I'll join you there, answer your questions, address your concerns in the comments of the course. You can treat this course like a book. You'll also get an invitation to a free aligned homeschool reset session where we meet on Zoom and have a conversation about your action plan. It's only $79 US. And if you want to take that even a step further, you can join me for the Confident Homeschooling Essentials group coaching program, your pathway to your version of success in this homeschool life. You'll get everything in the course, 8 weeks of group coaching, the new homeschool journaling workbook, and my time blocking guide. You'll be invited into the Confident Homeschool Mom Collective, and you'll gain ongoing support via email throughout the 8-week period, which is $597 US. Whether you choose the course or the premium group coaching package, the goal is the same. I want to help you feel confident, capable, and fully supported in your homeschool journey. And you made it to the end. High five, Mom. If any of this resonated with you, feeling a little overwhelmed, juggling multiple kids, or wondering if you're doing it right or behind before you even begin, I want you to hear this loud and clear. You can do this, and I'm here to walk alongside you to make sure that happens. So take a deep breath, smile, remember every small step you take is building the confident, calm, and connected homeschool life that you want for your family. If you want a little extra boost, you can type top tips in the comments, and I'll make sure to send you my latest podcast episode packed with encouragement and strategies for the first year homeschooler. So welcome to homeschooling. Take the next step with confidence. You are capable, you are prepared, and you are exactly the homeschool mom your kids need. Now go rock your homeschool year.